Hey yo, what's up, Goofies? It's your boy Noi Univer, and welcome back. We're live. We're finally doing date everything once again. Oh, and my model is lagging, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I don't really care. I'm just here for the game now. I've been struggling. My Wi-Fi has been struggling. My internet has been struggling. Like this past week has not been good for streaming, in my opinion. So, but we're back. We're here, and we're playing. And I'm gonna be real honest. I don't really remember what happened. Like, wait, let me. You don't need to see my mouse, do you? Nah. But yeah. And I should turn on the music. I did like check who I talked to. It's like Indian Paul, Beverly, who else? Like, right, Lyric, right, forgot about her. Not gonna lie, scary to think about. Right, Harper and Dark too. And then fucking Shadow Lord. I'm gonna turn up the music a bit. It's a bit quiet.
Date everything!
Date everything.
Date everything.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, we're back. Finally. And I don't really know who I'm gonna talk to first. Right, forgot about Dorian too. There's hangers we can talk to. Bathtub, maybe? Or like, we can continue with the ones I wanted to talk to. Like, you can continue with Lyric, or like, Beverly, Harper, and them. Or we can, like, pick new people. But I don't really know who I'm gonna pick. I'll just continue with the ones I have, not gonna lie.
From outside, the breaker box is bustling. You push open the heavy door, but the first thing to grab your ears isn't the dulcet tones from the stage. It's the aggravated whispers of a heated and private argument in the corner between Eddie and Volt.
Okay, sorry, but like, if you're gonna argue, we do it in the corner. Don't you have like a separate room, like staff room that you can argue in, you know, just thinking out loud?
You should be resting. I'll add it to the list. Eddie, there's no time, all right? There's too much to do, and unless you want us to blow a fuse... We're not going to blow a fuse. Though you might if you don't relax.
You never
Everything is
know.
well in hand.
I'm not an electrical guy. I don't know stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. I basically live out in the wilderness, okay? But you never know when it might blow a fuse, you know? Just saying.
Look, fine. Just a few hours, but only if you swear you'll keep me updated. Have I ever failed you before? Obviously not. I'm serious, Volt. If it gets worse, you come get me.
Oh.
Clearly not fully convinced, Eddie chews on his lip. Finally, he turns, blowing past you with barely a nod.
I'll chew on his lip too. Pause.
Live
Okay.
wire.
Volt's whole demeanor shifts as he notices you, and you feel just as tingly as the first time.
How delightful. You're back.
Of course I am. Can never resist you. Hello. Came for the shows, the stage, and, well, you. Yes, I
You
did.
do learn quickly, don't you? I'll have to find some more challenging lessons for you.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Volt's eyes shoot to the lights, and immediately back to you.
Can I set you up with a table? The show doesn't start until later, though I imagine we can find something to fill the time.
Feels like you're trying to distract me. What's going on? Oh, what's going
For
on?
a split second, Volt seems caught off guard. Perhaps your directness has surprised him. But he recovers swiftly enough.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like.
Well, why does the power keep fluctuating?
Oh, it's a simple power surge. If you tell me you've never seen a power surge before, I'll know you're lying.
Well, I don't think I have, so am I lying then? If I don't think I have seen a power surge before. Okay, but why does it happen?
The flow of electricity can be a very unpredictable thing. It requires a delicate balance and power conversion. Sometimes the balance gets thrown off.
Yeah, does not help me, not gonna lie.
But it's nothing to be concerned about, I assure you.
Well, I am concerned. Do I need to do something to fix it?
Fix? Does it look like anything around here is in need of fixing?
Yeah, it seems like if it's like fucking unstable power, you know. Just saying.
That's just the nature of an older house. It's part of its personality and charm. No, certainly nothing that needs to be fixed.
The house isn't old, though.
Well, in human years, perhaps. Things age differently depending on their use, and I would say this house has been well loved, wouldn't you?
I have no idea. Fine. Hadn't thought about it like that. Makes sense.
Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like.
Who is Eddie? Yep.
Eddie is my predecessor. He was in charge of all the power in the house before me.
Was in charge, so that means you are in charge of it?
Very astute, Livewire. I supply, filter, and regulate all the power in the house.
So he's like your teacher? What does Eddie do then? Yeah.
He mainly helps me look after the club. He may be retired now, but his help is quite invaluable in that regard. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like.
Is that... Oh, okay. Is that why he's...
Why he's...
I don't want to say that. So focused on this place?
Ah, yes. He does tend to take the work quite seriously. Go ahead. Ask your charming host anything you like.
I don't want to ask the rest. No, I mean, say the rest, like... Yeah, no. Those are the questions I had.
There. Excellent. Nothing to hide. Now, why don't we move this into a more pleasant atmosphere?
Pleasant?
The lights begin to flicker again. A familiar occurrence by now, but this incident feels different. It lasts longer than it should. The buzzing feels ominous, almost like a warning.
My apologies, Livewire. As much as I'm enjoying our conversation, there are a few things I must attend to.
Yeah, like the warning we just saw. Bro. Let me help! Let me help! That's what I'm here for, you know?
It's nearly time to open for the show. Allow me to show you to your seat.
It does feel like your seat now, even as the power continues to surge and ebb. The lights flicker, the bulbs buzz and drone. The crowd thickens and murmurs anxiously, beginning to grow restless, until Volt finally takes the stage.
We've got a real treat for you tonight. According to him, he is a new musician no one has ever
Please don't
heard
be
of.
like
And
Johnny
if they think they
Splash.
have, they're wrong, or my name ain't Johnny. P.S. Don't read that part. Well, read it, but don't say it out loud, for am's sake. It's Stimi Hendrix!
There must be some kind of way crowd here.
This dude. No. Please! Get him away from me. Get him away from me.
They'll say the shampoo to the soap. Hey, there's too much of conditioner. I can't get no scalp relief.
Bro. No. No. No! Please! I can't with this dude.
And then I got this guitar solo planned. And I'll be damned if I know how to play the guitar, but I'll learn it a cappella for you. It goes like this. Wow, 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 wow.
I think this is worse than, like, scraping your nails on a chalkboard or something like that. I don't really get bothered by it. So yeah, it's worse.
No one knows more about stinkings than Jean knew. And this smells like a big one. A turd named P.U.
P.U.
I always
I
appreciate
like that.
feedback from other artists.
He's kind of fun, I'm gonna lie.
That wasn't feedback, darling. That was backwash.
I like them though.
You're right. The tastes of audiences are fickle and ever-changing. I'll retool my act once more. That'll fix it.
Pretty sure this is our makeup. Don't know where to find out, but you know.
The show concludes, mercifully.
Yep. Even the narrator's tired. Wait
And
for
you
Volt.
wait. But Volt does not come.
Where ain't gone off to then?
You get up to leave and you notice Eddie, quietly closing the door to the back room and shuffling to the bar to fix his drink.
Yeah, Eddie, how are you? Let's be
For
nice.
fuck's sake, what do you want?
I want to talk to you, bitch. Ho. Hot guy. Is this just you here closing up?
Obvious question time. Fun.
Yeah. Better be. No, actually, I was looking for you. Sure.
Wait, what? Why?
Want to get to know you? Vola is a super big liar, and I want to get some info about him. Is something wrong with this club? Sure, whatever. Well,
Why do you think that? Did something happen?
when things keep happening with the power, he says it's nothing, but it still does. It doesn't seem like nothing. Yeah, sure. Let's go with
What
that.
kind of weird things?
Lights flickering and making a buzzing sound. The power still sounds stable. Yeah, making a buzzing
So
sound.
you came here to... what?
Well, I don't know, to help.
Right. Well, good luck with that.
Eddie, come on, please.
The hell do you expect me to do about it?
I don't know, help me help you.
Volt's the one who runs the power here. If there's a problem, let him handle it.
If he could handle it, he would have. He's in over his head.
Huh. Yeah, you're smarter than you look.
You mean I look stupid? I mean, I am kind of, not gonna lie. I feel like I'm stupid at least.
You actually care about this, don't you?
But no shit, Sherlock. Why would... I wouldn't be here if I didn't care, no? Yeah, I do.
Damn it. You're not gonna let this go, are you? I'm gonna
Nope.
regret this.
Yep.
How are you with tools?
Like... I was born for it. I was born with a tool in my hand. I don't know. Okay, I know which one. I'm born to screw. Yep.
Good enough.
We criticize Volt for being a liar, but half the time I'm lying about these options. I'm not born to screw. I don't even know what screw I'm supposed to use, you know? But still, I'm here.
Come back after tonight, ready to work.
What kind of work?
Do you want to help or not?
Oh shit, sorry! Right, got it. I'll be here. Yep, sure.
Better. You got what you came for, right? Can I finish my drink in peace?
Nope. Well, I mean, if we're gonna have going to be working together, I'd like to know more about you.
Oh, I'm regretting this already.
You
You're
better.
not gonna go away unless I do a formal introduction, is that it?
Nope. Please?
Eddie. My name's Eddie, which you already know because we've met.
Not really met so much as both been near Volt at the same time. Sure, kinda, you ran into me once, I guess that counts. Yeah, no, well, at the same
Whatever. Good enough?
time. Nah. Just Eddie, that's all I got, yeah.
Edison. Edison Watts. You want my barcode too?
Yes, please.
Look, you'd better rest up if you want to be useful tomorrow. Unless you've changed your mind.
You can't get rid of me that easy.
Right. Well, this has been... something.
Must have been fun, right? You're having fun.
But I need to get back to it. Oh, and if you do show up, wear something comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry, Dorian. Who else was it? It was... Right, Beverly... Lyric. And those two. And fucking Shadow Lord, okay. Can talk to Lyric.
Oh, good!
I forgot. I found him really adorable. Not gonna lie.
You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
And I want his book choices, like especially like the one, the questionable ones. Sue?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I've been thinking, and here I believe is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics.
Uh-huh.
I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero.
Right, we're writing a book together. Forgot about that.
What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book.
You want me to help? Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure I can do this, dude.
Which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection.
You can do all that in a night. Like write a whole book in a night. You
But
crazy.
the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
Sure, yeah. For sure. Let's rock and roll. Yep.
Yes, yes, let us boogie. So, here's what I'm thinking about Wen. Detective Xander Wen. He is a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville, and he is a magnet for crimes.
Uh-huh, yep.
Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them.
Great. If I lose the plot, don't blame me.
Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm asking you to help me create his first story from infinite possibilities.
Uh-huh.
Well, shall we get started?
Yep, sure. Well, yep. I'll totally get what you want me to do. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell yes. This is going to be great. Yeah.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
Okay, yep. He didn't expect the first crime he ran into to be in the form of a blonde bombshell named Daphne Fatal. With the help of his new and hilariously mismatched partner, a foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuss Aldrin. When Gondorf the wizard appeared before him, when a shirtless ranch hand named Hunky McCoy appeared. No. Let's go with the most normal one, yeah? Maybe. You didn't expect the first guy to run into the watch. Yep.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatel, who had gone missing.
Whoa. When asked Daphne when she last saw her husband, she replies at the squid cannery down at the Misty Waft. Xander takes the job and doesn't tell her that he's not a real detective. His name is just coincidentally detective. He'd last been seen climbing Everest. She'd last seen him on Skyros, the island of the Sirens. He'd been climbing Everest.
Climbing Everest would be a massive undertaking, so Xander decided to learn mountaineering from the best.
Mob boss, Mr. Solving, billionaire adventurer. I mean, yeah, Larry Aruba.
Originally one of the co-founders of social media company Whoopsie, Larry now spent most of his time throwing orgies and acting like he had a death wish.
Well,
He
crazy.
agreed to help Xander, provided Xander first help him.
Whoa. Racing. I don't know what to pick. There's two great options that would be with the story. One is crazy, and one is achieve a high altitude jump from the edge of the stratosphere. Do the jump.
Candidly, Xander had absolutely no idea how to help with that. And so, as Larry readied to leap from 100,000 feet above the earth, Xander
Whoa, okay, what is going on? Than him to focus on solving mysteries. Decided to climb Everest alone.
And at the top of Mount Everest, Cliff! Whether it's a real cliff or a cliff fatale, we'll let the readers decide. There's no way they won't love Splat Goes the Billionaire.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Please be good.
Looking at this, I think this might be difficult for others to understand. I'll write it up right away.
Oh.
Unless you think we could come up with something better?
Yep. If you don't like it,
Starting from
yep.
the top. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
Let's go with our original.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatale, who had gone missing.
Let's not climb Everest. What else Daphne was, yep. Squid.
Wen investigates the squid cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding and mysterious communist named Gregor Privyet.
Crazy. Gregor says Cliff has been missing ever since he told him in Jersey Pasolini he wouldn't pay protection money anymore. Gregor needs to take the ashes of his father across country to road trip and bury them in Winnipeg. But then, pirates! I love a good pirate though. Gregor is Alexander to his flagship, but he can muscle-bound and sweatiest cannery can. Protection money.
Wen goes to Jersey Pazzoli's cannoli factory on the wrong side of the tracks. His goons open fire.
Oh, goddamn. The little one survives and also things in the Pazzoli's office, looking for clues. What he finds shocks him to the core. They shoot up all the cannolis that were being baked for Jersey Pazzoli's daughter, Krista Pazzoli, Sweet 16. Detective Wen ducks behind some crates only to find a crate labeled gold bars. Detective Wen have to get Jersey Pazzoli to the only way he knows how, sleeping his way to the top. Goddamn, no. He survives.
There's a framed picture labeled Cliff Fatale and Jersey Pazzoli, shaking hands.
The little man is horrified. The man named Cliff Fatale is him. He was Cliff Fatale the whole time. And on the right side of the picture, Santa Claus, covered in blood. Suddenly the windows blow out and the CIA rushes in. Agent Stone says, Detective Wen, this is our jurisdiction now. And more than just a shaking hands, they are in a trust with Daphne as well. He's Cliff.
What a twist! What a commentary on the American cannery industry. Pure noir. I call it The Ink Was Black as Night.
Yep. Hopefully it's good.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this will be one for the ages.
Okay, great.
I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
No. That's all I got. That's all I got. No, let's go ahead with this
See
one.
you soon, partner.
Yeah. Please don't make me write another story. I don't think I'm very good at it. Right, Beverly.
You're back! You actually came back!
Sup, fam?
I mean, I know you said you would, but I figured you were just being polite. Oh, I'm so happy! Well, let me be a good hostess and fix you a drink. What would you like?
I like everything you have. I need to get blackout drunk at this point. Yeah, cocktail.
Excellent!
Cocktail.
So, what'll it be?
Aperol spritz.
Aperol is having its heyday right now. Less bitter than the classic Amoros, and less alcoholic, too. Let's be on trend. Coming right up.
Ooh, that does look good though. Down your drink. Yep.
You drain your glass with impressive speed.
Oh, that was fast.
Oh shit, I needed to get drunk. Oh, thanks, Beb.
Anytime! Seriously, anytime. I still haven't had any new customers.
Oof.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I make good drinks, I picked a good spot for my bar, and I'm cute and charming to boot.
I mean, yeah.
What else do I need?
Do you advertise?
Advertise? You really think that's necessary?
Oh, no fucking shit. No one's gonna come if nobody knows about it. Exactly.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that's true. Damn, that feels so obvious now. I just figured word of mouth would be all I needed, right? I mean, they say that's the best form of advertising.
I mean, yeah, it is, but someone's gotta know about it first before they can speak to others, you know, about it, you know. Yep, nope, I'm just gonna shut up.
But I guess if there are no mouths in the first place, then there can't be any words.
That's what I'm saying.
That sentence made more sense in my head, but you know what I mean. Too bad this house doesn't have someone like the concept of graphic design or marketing to help me. I guess we're gonna be doing it ourselves.
I mean, yeah, I'm up for help. For helping,
Now,
I guess so.
We need
Yeah.
this ad to be enticing. We need to be eye-catching, strike up curiosity.
Uh-huh.
How would we go about that?
I'm catching in crosswords. Yep. Don't
Yeah,
threat people.
okay,
Guys.
let's do it.
If you're advertising, don't threaten people. Unless you're like joking about it and they know. I don't know.
Which of these words do you feel best describes the atmosphere of the tipsy tumbler?
Fun. Since it's alcohol.
Good start, but I think we can do better. We gotta bust out the thesaurus. Show that we're smart, too.
But I am not
Now,
smart. You're
Lyric
not
won't
smart
come
at
by
all.
anymore after I tricked him into saying some drunk tongue twisters. But he left behind some good pages on his way out.
Okay.
How about one of these bad boys? I mean, they're all just different ways of saying fun, I think. Or at the very least, they sound like they would.
Mary. That's fun.
Oh, Holly would love that. That's at least one customer.
Ooh.
Yeah, now we're cooking.
Why am I asking? I don't know. What else? These two do.
Once again, Harper and Dirk
Ah.
are going at it when you walk up on them.
Of course.
This time, Dirk is the one shouting.
You need to let go of this stupid Chappie thing. I'm not him, and I never will be.
Don't you dare say his name. You could never be him.
I envy him,
Oh,
to tell you the
nice,
truth.
guys.
He
I mean,
finally escaped from you.
ooh, drama.
Harper is stunned into silence, her lower lip quivering for a moment before she points a finger at the door and screams.
Get out! Get out and go do whatever it is you do when you're living your double fucking life!
I can't wait to get out of here and not hear your shrill-ass voice!
Uh-huh.
That's what I do when I'm away from you, by the way. I just enjoy the goddamn silence!
Dude, voice actors go crazy.
Go enjoy your goddamn silence then, you fucking asshole!
Y'all need to
I
chill.
will!
Dirk stomps away from Harper, stopping for a moment to look at you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, leaning in but still speaking loudly enough for Harper to hear.
Get away while you can, buddy. Don't let her get her claws into you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get away.
Trust me on that.
He walks away, flinching as Harper lets out a frustrated scream. The moment he's gone, Harper exhales, turning on a bright smile for you.
I'm so sorry you had to hear that. Turkey just gets so grumpy sometimes.
Uh-huh. For no reason. Did I ask you not to call him that?
Huh? Turkey? Oh, he doesn't mind. He just gets weird when other people are around.
Uh-huh.
You say his name in the right tone, he'll let you call him anything.
Should I be concerned because I kinda am.
Oh, Turkey.
Ooh.
You seem like someone who gets relationships.
No, not really.
I've been thinking a lot about my relationship with Turkey lately.
Leave him.
You'll listen to me, won't you?
Nope. No, I won't. I'd rather not.
Harper beams at you, as if you'd agreed to listen.
Good. This way.
Harper grabs your hand, dragging you over to a quiet corner of
This
the room,
bitch.
overturning a box to allow you to sit. She lies on the floor, as if she were at an actual therapist's office.
Well, I'm not actually a therapist, so I'm not supposed. I can't help you.
It all started a
Leave
few
him.
years ago. A lot of things come through this laundry room, you know? You forget a lot of stuff in your pockets. Sometimes you find it, sometimes you don't. And this time, you'd forgotten chapstick in your pocket.
Uh-huh.
God, what a stick of chapstick he was.
Ooh.
His name was Chappie, and he had the softest lips you can imagine.
Is that how it looks like? I feel bad for you. No, I don't really.
We spent weeks together. It was a real whirlwind romance. He started talking engagement towards the end, hoping maybe you'd forget a ring-shaped object in your pocket one of these days.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Oh yeah, I was looking for chapstick for ages. Engagement seriously another. Sorry, the only thing, ring things in my pocket were candy rings and onion rings. Yeah.
Don't remind me. That time I found an onion ring in your jeans pocket. God. Anyway, Chappie had crawled back into the pocket of one of your pants. He liked the dark. It made him feel safe.
Uh-huh.
Harper sniffles, growing silent for a moment. When she speaks, her voice is filled with emotion.
And then you washed him.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Washford and Drysdale brought him back to me. I'll never forget it. He was melted.
I mean, I can get you a new one.
She lets out a sob.
He wasn't the same after that. I tried to keep things going.
Harper turns to you, sadness and anger in her eyes.
But you threw him away.
Oh, you're acting like it's my fault. Goddamn, chill, dude. Yeah, he was melted. Sorry, I didn't know he was practically engaged, or a he.
That doesn't make it better.
Uh-huh. Can I fight this bitch?
Ever since then, when Turkey gets washed by Washford and Drysdale, he leaves. And when he's up there in your closet, he pretends he doesn't know me.
I mean, I would do the same like a
I've
lot.
gone to see him so many times. I've cried and screamed and practically kicked his door down.
God, how did I not hear that?
Don't ask me.
Well, I am.
I know that Turkey is cheating when he's up there. He calls himself Clarence and acts like he's so cool and above everybody else. Tell the truth, Turkey!
Goddamn, why are you yelling at me?
I know you and those Hanks are getting it whenever you're up there. And he's got a stream of objects coming in and out of that closet. I know it!
Yo. Goddamn. Do you have any proof?
Of course I do! Everyone's always like, oh, how do you know, Harper? How are you so sure?
She taps her temple.
Hampers intuition, honey. I know how nasty he is. I know he can't go that long without getting some.
Dudes, just intuition isn't really hard proof, you know? You know, you gotta have to have receipts at this point in this day and age.
Anyway, I've been thinking a lot about our relationship lately. Obviously, I've done nothing wrong and never have.
Uh-huh.
But I just love my Durkee so much. Even though he hurts me so. I just don't know what I should do.
Leave him. Obviously. Oh, well, leave him, obviously.
But I love him so much. I just
Sure,
can't do
whatever.
that. Well,
Bitch.
I guess I should go.
Yeah,
Durkee could be doing God knows what out there.
okay.
I gotta find him before he cheats on me.
You... leave him alone.
She sits up, smiling cheerfully.
Thanks for listening. I feel so much better. Bye!
Uh-huh. I wish I hadn't listened to you. God damn.
Shadowlord greets you in his own unique fashion, throwing his arms open wide as he calls out to you.
Kinda am.
The lights dim and the shadows reign supreme. The doors of the abyss open for yours truly.
Uh-huh.
Ah, a dark day to you, my penumbra.
Yeah.
Ooh, I have something I want to show you.
Ooh, what is it?
Evidence of my power returning.
Uh-huh. And how...
During our previous
Okay.
exchange, you questioned if our discussion was monumental in any way.
I did? I don't remember.
Now, observe closely. Come to me, servants of the night.
Yeah.
Shadowlord stands stock still, arms spread wide with his head tilted up. He seems to be waiting for something.
Ooh. Ah.
You
He
good?
starts, turning to look at something you can't make out. He points triumphantly.
There.
Huh?
Do you feel them?
You feel a tickle at your leg.
Why are they kinda cute? Hello? Is something crawling on me? Sure. I love fish, silverfish.
Yes.
Glory to the Shroud of Darkness, Shadow Lord. The manifested with person. Glory to the Shroud of Darkness. Yep.
Witness my power. Witness my mercy. Begone, you pests.
With a swipe of his clawed hand, Shadowlord scatters his insect minions away into nothingness.
But they were kinda cute though.
There. They shall not intrude your presence again.
Oh, well, generous of you. I thank you for your mercy, Lord of Shadows. Yep.
I am merciful for your thankness, granted human.
Merciful for your thankness? Huh?
Most merciful of thankness, most bountiful. I
Okay.
have to say, Penumbra, I'm quite surprised.
You are?
Your unfamiliarity of the dark is unexpected.
Huh, okay.
This resistance to the colligiosity must be reversed.
Yo, don't use big words, I don't know them.
Perhaps your soul is not attuned properly.
Perhaps not. Perhaps it is. You never know.
Training is in order.
I gotta train. Wait. Give me all the training you got. Let's level up. Yep, sure.
Yes. Conversation will keep darkness in our mind tempered and in our control.
Uh-huh.
Just as you participate in the labors of light, surely you partake in the leisures of darkness as well.
Yeah.
What activities
of
do you
course.
enact in the shadows? Regale me with every detail, Penumbra.
Yo. Sleep, overthink, doom scroll, private stuff. Sure, private stuff, yeah.
Elaborate.
I would rather not. I'd rather not, no.
What's the matter? Stuff is hardly a sufficient description.
Bro.
Answer me properly, Penumbra.
I'm, you know.
Excuse me?
I said I'm, you know.
I feel as though this conversation is actually reversing my power.
God damn. Writing poetry in my head. Torturing myself in places. Okay, yep, sure.
Oh, I know.
Of course you do.
I just wanted to get you to admit it.
You little shit. You little shit, actually. Huh?
The sounds that escape you echo far, you know.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't be surprised if every object in this house has heard them.
This is embarrassing. Yep, yep.
You are just exhibiting good health. Nothing to be ashamed about.
Are you sure? When I now know probably everyone in the house hears, whatever.
And if I may be upfront, each breath you let out during is admittedly adorable.
Should I be scared? Because I am. Sure, go on, go on.
I will when I'm ready. I'm grateful to you for providing me more insight into your life.
Oh, yep, of course.
Behold, our corrupted bond grows.
Ah, great. Yes, I am beholding you, Cheryl Lord. Yep.
Oh.
He exhales, his hands tightening into fist before throwing his arms open once more. You're beginning to grow used to this routine with him.
Uh-huh.
I feel it.
Feel what?
Another piece of my dark armament.
Sure,
It
okay.
courses through my once dazed body, rejuvenating to the next stage.
Why you sound like that, though?
Excellent. My form is stronger, yet still incomplete.
How many forms do you need? God damn. No, I mean fragments, armament, whatever. What happens when your form is complete? Yeah.
Your question seems to catch him entirely off guard.
Oh. We'll have to resume the ritual another night.
Oh, come on.
I must become more adept to this newly returned strength. Until next time, Penumbra.
At least tell me.
And I do hope you have a pleasant rest. You'll need to conjure as much void aura as you can for our next ritual.
Void aura? Yeah, okay, sure. Whatever. This is great. This is great. Okay. Right, forgot about you. Alright, I got TikTok up, oh, fuck, I don't remember his name. But, like, Rice's voice actor, he's in this game too. He's the bird that whistles. I wonder what's there. What the fuck is that? Easter eggs? Okay. What are they called again? I don't remember what these candy canes. Goddamn. Oh my days. Bear? Boxes. I wonder what the boxes are actually. Yeah, I could open it.
You approach the breaker box, and it isn't anything like you remember. It looks almost lifeless.
Got him.
There's no boisterous crowd, and the sign buzzing dully in the window reads closed. The door hangs ajar, like a slack mouth.
Oh, got him.
You push through, though, and find Eddie at the end of the bar, nursing his usual cocktail.
Can I get one too? I want to be drunk.
Huh, you actually showed up. I guess that means I lose.
What do you mean, lose? You bet on me? Of course I did. I said I would. Yep.
Good to know. A little inconvenient for me, but good to know.
What do you mean, inconvenient?
I made a bet. Was pretty sure you'd back out.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess there's still time. You'll probably change your mind once you realize what you signed up for.
I don't know.
Eddie sets down his drink and shrugs out of his vest. He begins rolling up his sleeves.
I'm not afraid of hard work. Yeah. I guess I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see about that. Well, as long as you're here, might as well get to it. There's a lot to do before we open.
Where's the club closed anyway? It's weird seeing it so empty in here. Yeah.
I can't exactly get much done with the entire house crammed in here.
Valid.
Usually I take care of all the maintenance after hours, but we've been so slammed lately, there just hasn't been enough time. Things are breaking down faster than I can get to them. And trying to do anything while the club is open is essentially pointless. There's always questions and distractions and polite conversation. It's exhausting.
Oh, I'm sorry. And that's where the papers are weird because you're behind the waters. Ah. Oh, so that's what we're doing. Maintenance.
All things need maintenance. Nothing, no matter how well made, can function indefinitely. Eventually, we all wear down one way or another.
I mean, yeah, I guess we do.
If something isn't given proper maintenance, they break down even faster.
Are you saying while it's raining down? What happens if a thing wears out? I don't want to ask about Volt. It seems kind of rude.
Then it becomes useless, doesn't it?
Yeesh.
Now, come on, we're starting with the wiring backstage. Oh, grab that tool bag.
Though you are not a natural handyman and Eddie is not a teacher, the two of you manage to make decent progress through his to-do list.
Nice.
At one point, Eddie leaves you alone to get something from the bar, and you confidently ascend a ladder to change a dead bulb. But as Eddie returns...
Wait, be careful, that's not...
The ladder suddenly gives way beneath you, releasing you into thin air.
Ah. I'm dead.
But a split
Great.
second later, Eddie is there, strong arms outstretched to catch you.
Stable.
Yeesh. At least he was there, you know. I survived.
You alright?
Nope.
The customary ice in Eddie's eyes, just for a moment, has melted.
Yeah. I think so.
As Eddie releases you, his face contorts back into its customary gruff expression.
That was unbelievably careless. What were you trying to do exactly?
Trying to change the dead bulb, I guess? What else? What you told me to do?
I told you to replace the one behind the bar.
Behind. Oops.
The floorboard under these lights is loose, which is why I told you not to touch them yet.
Yeesh, okay, well, not to touch them. Yep.
Just pay more attention.
I'm not that great at that, but sure. I will.
You're sure you're not hurt?
I might have broken my leg. You will have to carry me again. Maybe you should pick me back up, just to make sure. Sure, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Well, next time I'm just gonna let you fall.
Oh shit, never mind.
Now, go get the ladder and put it behind the bar this time.
Damn,
The next
chill.
and last phase of your work proceeds without incident.
First up, working your house, or you're not. Phew, you weren't kidding about this being hard work.
You've done surprisingly adequate work, mostly.
I don't know, I'm just that great. Well, I had a pretty good teacher. Yeah.
No, you had an excellent teacher. If you'd only had a pretty good teacher, you probably would have electrocuted yourself. Twice.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be surprised if I was.
And we got through more of the to-do list than I expected. That's probably good enough for today if you want to, you know, head out.
Nope. I want to stay with you. Or you can stay and hang out for a bit.
I suppose if you want to rest before you leave, that's fine.
Did we fix everything yet?
Not everything. These things take time. Look, next time we'll get the rest. Just need to do a little more work and it'll all be fixed.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm always okay.
Are you sure
So,
about
yeah.
that? No, I want to talk more. Right, Lyric. Forgot he existed for a moment.
I've written it! The tome! Pretty heavy, but worth the effort.
Why is it huge?
But it's
God
not
damn.
enough that we've written this. One should always check in with the hoi polloi before publishing.
What the fuck is hoi polloi?
So, I've brought along my favorite friends to bounce ideas off of.
Who?
The wall, ceiling, and floor, of course.
Are those your only friends?
Who else would be a support group, darling?
Here it is, my very own book, written by myself with help from the human.
And the name of the book is...
Why, you can read the name on the book itself.
It's just always nicer when the one presenting says the title out loud.
Yeesh, okay,
I can't. It isn't right.
What do you mean it isn't right? You can just read it, no?
You say it.
Me? Why would I say it?
Florence?
Oh, I'm not good with crowds.
Oh.
Yep. Wall.
Ah, thank you for saving me the trouble, Wallace.
Let's begin.
This book is... splendid.
We very much enjoyed reading it.
Wall.
Does he only say wall? Wall for YouTube. On YouTube, goddamn.
Perhaps it is not true literature, but it should sell quite well in today's marketplace.
Nice.
Thank you for your support.
It's what we do best, Lyric.
Well, should we go ahead and publish?
Well, they do support the whole house, so I guess, yeah. Absolutely. Yep.
Marvelous! I'll submit this to Mac right away.
If he's happy with it, I'm happy with it. He's the one who wrote it, so I can't really say anything.
Welcome back.
What's up, Bev? Hi, any luck bringing in new customers?
Not exactly.
Goddamn.
I guess buzzwords don't really work if no one knows what they mean.
Yeesh.
You'd think with all the time people spend on social media, they'd be better at reading. I guess not.
Oop. She pointed out some things, yeah?
But let's not talk about that. Bringing down the mood won't help bring in people either. Anyway, what can I get you?
Yeah, give me another mocktail.
Excellent. So, what'll it be?
Mojito. Yep.
Ooh, so minty and fresh. It's kind of like brushing your teeth at the bar.
I'm going down the list.
That sounded more appealing in my head. Coming right up.
Beverly hands you your drink.
That looks good. Ah, thanks, Bev. Yep.
No problem. It's not like I have anyone else to tend to right now.
I guess
It
not.
is painfully obvious that I am no wordsmith. So maybe my ads need to be more visual. We need something that makes the others feel like they have to come inside. What could it be?
Can mascots and drink, sign spinners, lots of them. How about a signature drink?
Oh. If this were a cartoon, I'd have a light bulb over my head right now. A signature drink.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Again, it's so obvious. I need a drink that is so superbly amazing, enticing, and can only be found here.
Yeah.
Why didn't I think of that before?
Exactly. You've been focused on other things. Yep.
That's right. Like ice cube size.
Huh?
Did you know that the bigger the ice cube, the more surface area it has, the slower it melts?
No, I did not know
I
that.
want to have the biggest ice cubes this side of the North Pole.
We're on the North Pole. Goddamn.
Will you help me make it? Or at least be my taste tester?
Sure. Tasting, drinking, imbibing. I'm all for it. Yep.
Same here. All right. In mixology, a good cocktail needs 4 attributes: strong, sweet, sour, and bitters. In theory, as long as we have at least these 4 things, we can mix and match all sorts of flavors to create a truly unique cocktail. You can also just have the strong and bitter part and stir a nice martini, but I feel like shaking something up using juice.
Oh, well, yeah. I'm not the expert here, you know. Alright, let's do this.
Hey, that's the spirits.
Spirits. As in alcohol.
First, let's pick the strong liquor. What do you think?
Vodka.
Clear as day?
Yep.
Good choice. I'm gonna put a little bit extra just in case. Now, we need a liqueur for the sweet portion.
Let's do it.
Which should we use?
Orange. Yep.
The most commonly used liqueur, from the Cosmo to the sidecar. This is coming along great. All right, now we need our something sour.
Lemon.
Workhorse of cocktails, it's in everything. Almost done. Now we need bitters.
Sounds good.
Which one should we pick?
Chocolate. Yeah, use chocolate. Orange and chocolate actually go together sometimes.
Yes. Now, what about a little finishing touch to it?
Set that shit on fire.
All right. Always impressive, provided the customer is looking at you while you do it. Our creation is born. What should we call it?
Fruity cutie, I don't know.
That's gonna fly off the shelves. I love it. It's got that dazzle we need. All right, let me mix this baby.
Beverly sets to work shaking up your beverage, pouring it into a glass and pushing it across the counter towards you.
Okay, moment of truth. Drink it down and tell me what you think. Be honest.
Yeesh. Drink it all in one go. Hopefully, it's good.
Well,
Perhaps that wasn't the best idea. Your vision tunnels.
Oh, well.
And you feel yourself beginning to wobble.
I guess I'm dying.
Whoa, hold. Are you okay?
I don't think so, no.
Oh.
You're not sure how long you've been out, but you wake up to Beverly looking down at you with deep concern. She helps you to your feet.
Yeesh, I almost
Hey,
died
buddy.
there.
How do you feel?
Like hell.
Ooh, I guess I put a bit too much liquor. Way too much. I'm sorry. I was just so nervous about you not liking it.
No need to be nervous. I'm up for anything.
Because, I mean, if this doesn't work, I might as well call it quits for real this time. I figured if it gets people so drunk they couldn't tell the difference between good and bad, it would work out.
That's not the play. Sorry.
That was stupid. So, you think I'm stupid, huh?
No.
She laughs bitterly.
When did I say that?
I think I'm stupid. A big stupid failure.
Beverly covers her face with her hands.
Yo, chill. Ain't that deep. Maybe I shouldn't say that. You're not a failure.
I truly am, though. I am all the bad things and more.
When did
I
I
try to
say
be
that?
bubbly and fun like soda, but I just fall flat. Like flat soda.
Yo, chill, dude.
No one wants to be around me, ever. But drinks are literally everything I am. I am lost without the tipsy tumbler.
Then don't give up, you know?
What do you do when no one likes the thing that makes you, you?
Find the ones who do.
Beverly sniffles, rubbing at her eyes.
You really think there's anyone out there that would like a watered down floozy like me?
I mean, I would. I am. I do. I mean, sure.
Oh, why am I'm turning red?
Oh, I love it inside though. Goddamn.
I'm not the one who drank that monstrosity. Okay. I'm gonna spend some more time tinkering with this specialty cocktail thing. It's not gonna mix itself, after all. In the meantime, do you think you could do some word-of-mouth advertising for me?
And try.
I'm sorry to ask, but you're kind of the only mouth that can help me. Please. This really, really might be my last shot.
Hopefully it ain't, you know. I'm trying hard. I'll do
Harper
these
and
last
Dirk
two.
are screaming at each other once again.
And then end it.
A sight and sound you're starting to get used to.
Because I gotta do stuff in the evening.
Do you even hear yourself?
I mean, like the last two hearts, not these two.
Do you know what it does to me knowing you've been with other objects in this place?
So what? That was before we ever got together.
Oh, so you're saying it'd be totally fine with you if you had to fuck in a place where all my exes did?
Y'all chill.
That is not the same thing.
You also chill. Both of you chill. Goddamn.
Besides, we both know you're cheating on me, so it's only fair.
Huh?
I wish I was cheating on you. At least then, it makes sense for you to scream at me all the time.
Stop playing innocent. I know you're cheating with the Hanks, and there's way more, too.
Yo.
I'm not, but hey, maybe I'll start. Those guys all have one brain cell to share between them, and they're still smarter than you.
Goddamn.
Yeah,
chill,
I
dudes.
have to be stupid to be with a loser like you.
You can't even see when you're insulting yourself, you bird-brained bamboo bozo!
Ooh.
Maybe I'll just get with the Hanks,
Drama.
too. See how you like it.
I'd love that! I could get a little peace for once!
Harper lets out a scream, her hands clenched into fists. She looks as if she wants to say something, but her face crumples into a sob, and she leaves the room with a quavering wail. Dirk slams his fist against the wall, seething in silence.
Oof. You okay, buddy? You really deserve better than this. Yep.
Do I? I don't know sometimes. None of what she says is true. She lost one boyfriend once to shit that was outside my control. Nothing to do with me.
I mean, yeah.
She doesn't say it, but I was there when Chappie got washed. We weren't together back then, but I'm positive she blames me for it.
Why would she blame you when she just said it's my fault?
Like I could have fucking done anything about it.
Sounds like you could use a good listener about now.
I could, yeah.
Dirk leans against the wall, folding his arms over his chest.
Fine, I'll listen to you.
I wish those two happiness and whatever, but I knew it wasn't gonna last forever.
Jeez.
Nothing that goes through Harper stays with her. Eventually you come along and take things back to their rightful place. Or they go through the laundry, and with the exception of Monique, most never come back.
Who the fuck is Monique?
But no, she acted like they were so in love and just built to last.
Do you resent Chappie?
Yeah, the ghost of Chappie is hovering around us all the time. Chappie never hurt me. Chappie never cheated on me. Chappie's lips were the softest material on earth.
Goddamn.
You dated for weeks. You didn't even know his favorite color. I know because I had to listen to their mind-numbing conversations.
Yeesh. I'm sorry, dude.
You know Chappie wasn't even his real name? His name was Chapsworth L. Stick. She gave us rhyming nicknames. She thinks I have no idea what their relationship was like, but I saw it all. And she literally says and does the same things with me. Except she worshipped Chappie. She screams at me for not being Chappie, even though she just subbed me in.
Y'all need therapy. Goddamn. Is it true you ignore her when you're clean?
Yeah, it is. Getting washed is the only way I can get away from Harper.
I mean, yeah, since you basically... Okay, I'm not gonna finish that.
When I'm away, I just feel clear-headed. I always take her back because I don't know how to quit her.
Yeesh, you guys need help. You need therapy.
I'm, like this.
Like
she
what?
starts in on all that dirty shit. I don't know, I just don't have it in me to make her sad. Then things are good for a while, so good. Then I look at her wrong, or say the wrong thing, and she goes off on me.
Just look at her wrong and she gets mad. Goddamn, no, leave that bitch. I'm so sorry.
It's like she's just waiting for me to fuck up so she can unleash. This stuff with the Hanks, they're not even my type. I don't know where she gets it from.
Talk to her. If you're gonna kiss her, are the good times really worth all the bad ones?
I mean, no. But I just don't know how to walk away from her when she's being sweet.
Oh, my days.
Dirk looks thoughtful, gazing out at something you can't see.
I think it started with my mom, you know?
No, I don't know.
She was this giant, gorgeous loom. Not one of those corporate stitching machines. She smelled like cherry wood. Expansive, open, and free. I loved her very much. If there's one reason I have quality seams, it's because of her.
I don't even know how looms work. It's been so long, you know? I mean, I've seen a bunch in my life, but like, never really touched one. She sounds lovely.
She was.
She
But free
said.
spirits aren't always great parents. Like, okay, I believe she loved me at the time. She was always very tender with me. But she never gave me anything but tenderness. No lessons, no guidance, no discipline. I think she was terrified to be anything but my friend.
Yeah, that's not parenting. You need to put your foot down sometimes, you know?
She just wanted to be fun mom. I don't actually talk about her much these days. Harper never cared to ask, and it pisses me off. I haven't seen her in years now.
Ish. What happened to her?
As far as I know, she's still out there creating fabric.
Okay, she's not
and not
dead.
caring about what happens to her kids after they've gone. I just hear about her occasionally from others like me.
So maybe audience feel better or worse, or give me something more than just love. I'm starting to see other things in hope, you know, some stuff about what have to do with. And so maybe hope it makes you feel like, for better or for worse, just giving you something more than just love.
It all makes sense, doesn't it?
I don't know.
Harper hurts me, but there's way more to her love than just tepid, safe support.
Uh-huh.
If you can get mad at someone and show up to their place screaming and trying to beat the door down, I don't know, it's not healthy, but fuck, it feels real. There's a stake in that relationship.
Yo. It's all healthy at all, and I don't think it's worth it, really. Goddamn.
I don't think Mom would ever have gone to all that trouble for me.
He sighs, pushing back away from the wall.
Talking to you has definitely made me think about some things.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, sure. Maybe I didn't give you good advice, but like, I'm trying. I just listened, not gonna lie, I didn't really do anything else than that. Oosh. Yeesh. Fucking blinded me. Goddamn.
Ooh, welcome back, my dark ally.
Yep.
Come,
So,
let the next trial commence.
the next trial. Give me all the trials.
The trial of the letters begins.
Letters. Letters. The ones I'm not good at. Letters.
Back before the great cataclysm, my comrades and I would partake in spirit-shackling activities.
Uh-huh.
Some have lasted several nights. Others,
What?
we simply gave up counting.
What?
Are you prepared to begin?
Yep. Absolutely. I'm prepared, Lord of Darkness.
Let the game of shadows begin!
This background music is a banger though.
I present to you the following.
He holds a sheet of notebook paper
Oh.
up to you. It contains a macabre illustration of a dead person and a few mysterious lines.
It's Hangman. Not the S, goddamn, that's been a while.
Blank, 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 blank. Guess!
Wait, is this Hangman? Yep.
This is the Hanged Man. Now, choose your letter.
A, because almost every word
There
has
is
it.
an A. Now, choose your letter.
S. Yep.
There is an S. Now, choose your letter.
A-S. Is that this all?
There is an O. Now, choose your letter.
Are these all the goddamn D?
There is a D. Now, choose your letter.
W.
There is a W. Now, choose your letter.
Is it Shadow?
The answer is Shadow.
Goddamn. That's so sick, dude. Yep.
Completely sick. Your turn.
Shadow Lord's skull doesn't really have much in the way of expression, but he seems a bit smug.
I'll have you know that among my dark cabal, I was the leading player.
Uh-huh.
Think to yourself, what is your mysterious text?
Yeah, sure. You're cute.
2 words. The second, 4 letters. The first, an apostrophe.
Should not be scared.
This is most certainly a declaration of praise and endearment. How sweet of you, Penumbra.
Did you really guess that without even with just looking at the words?
It's most certainly you're cool.
Almost. You're wrong.
What? That's impossible. What is the answer then?
You're cute. Yeah.
Shadow Lord falls silent as he tries and fails to process this compliment.
Ooh.
Or it just sounds like he got stabbed or something. Ooh.
Oh. Well.
Nah.
I see you've chosen the path of flattery.
You're... Okay. You're embarrassed? Bashful? Flustered? Nervous?
As are you, Penumbra. Very cute.
Thanks.
Ah, that was entertaining. It's been eons since I've played the Hanged Man. Last time, I engaged in a mighty face-off with Lunar Night that lasted until sunrise.
Lunar Night?
Oh, it was legendary.
Who's Lunar Night? Yep.
An old comrade from before the Great Cataclysm.
I see. Were you too close?
He was a former shade of mine, if you get what I mean.
You were hooking up?
Our conversations gathered more shadows than any other Void Dweller. The Lord of Shadows and his loyal knight. Us two were perceived as an eternal pair.
Honestly. No, I don't. What happened? Yep, what happened?
The Great Cataclysm.
Oh my days. I need to know what the Great Cataclysm is, actually. Tell me more, Shadow.
Very well. I suppose a proper explanation is owed.
Yes, please.
Tell me, Penumbra, what do you presume to be a power more fearsome than darkness?
Light.
We don't live in a world of whimsical tales and fantasy. Not anymore, at least. The overwhelming phantasmic force that realigned the unified lives of my comrades and I is time.
Time? I mean, you drifted apart?
There was no one moment or act that caused it. One night, I was with Lunar and my friends, joyfully conversing about whatever came to our minds. Time crept into our dark haven. Distance, a symptom. And then, many nights later, Lunar no longer wished to be by my side.
I can't really help you. I can only be a listening ear at the moment. Just so you know. So
boredom came next.
Oof.
My friends took less and less interest in our nightly discussions. They too left, one by one. And then I was alone. You may think it cruel of them for leaving without a proper goodbye. But I respected all of my friends' decisions. Even Lunar's. I don't harbor any wrathful thoughts against any of them. I just think back to those days fondly.
I mean, yeah, that's probably all you could do.
And wonder why time had to come for us. We were happy. I was happy.
Shadow, I'm so sorry.
Oh, shed not a tear for me, Penumbra. Time comes for us all in ways we don't expect.
Yeah.
Normally, I'd celebrate triumphantly at obtaining another armament. That'll be all for today, Penumbra.
Sorry.
Thank you for listening to my tale.
I'm sorry if I brought up some bad memories too. Okay. That's the last one. 2 runs. In an hour and a half. That's pretty good, not gonna lie, I like that. And yeah, I'm gonna end it here actually. Let me pull up my just chatting and just pull myself up. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all for joining. It's a bit short, but like I said, I do have some stuff to do after this. And yes, I don't know when I'm gonna stream. Like I said, I don't have a schedule now in the summer because like I don't know how my internet is or anything like that. If something comes up, like, you know, I can't really control it as much now, so as I could not in the summer. I mean, you get what I mean. But yeah, thank you all for joining. We'll see what the next stream is gonna be. Maybe it's a date everything. Maybe it's something new. I don't know. I don't know. And it's very much like when I feel like I have the time and the internet to stream. So yeah, thank you all for joining. I really do enjoy date everything. And I'll see you all in our next adventure, whenever that is. Bye bye. Ciao.